Wife Campbell has been one of our student assistants. He's also getting ready to go to the University of Florida, and to tell us a little bit about her experience.
The library can be an intimidating place to the untrained eye. After all, most people, when they get to college, the closest thing they've seen to a library is those movies or trips. As honored as I am to speak today, I must also admit that the library does hold true to its title trademark, but it offers so much more than any movie could depict. Like she said, my name is William Campbell, and I've been a student assistant for the last 2 semesters. What does this mean, you might ask? Well, simply put, it allows me to have constant contact with students where I can hear, conversate, and hopefully exchange ideas with the constant questions that come up when you talk to students. Due to these interactions, I've met 2 types of students at both trips. I've met the beggars and the choosers. The beggars are the students, like you said, who make everyday schoolwork harder than it needs to be. They're the ones who are in students, they come running into the library to cram for the test that they have the next day. And then there's the choosers who are least stressed with a commitment to higher learning. They are the students that are there 2 weeks before the test in the same corner of the library with the same group of study friends, and they just love to learn. And when I graduated from high school, I was a beggar. I graduated with honors, I got all that stuff, but it didn't prepare me for college. And luckily, it hasn't hit me hard enough and I was able to catch on quick enough, but it really didn't prepare me. Having the ability to work in a library introduced me to new students. It introduced me to great study habits, and on a day-to-day basis, I was able to influence my knowledge with them of the library, and they were able to influence me on the right ways to study, how to study promptly in the right times, and how to meet the right people, because that's very often. Some people, when they get to college, don't know how to make study groups. They're constantly studying by themselves, and if you have people around you that want to study, that want to learn, that want to get in as bad as you do, it really helps the study process a lot more. But this experience working in the library taught me a lot more about myself than it did how to read other people. I had the privilege to work alongside some of what I consider the best librarians this Canada I know have to offer. 2 of which I would like to elaborate on. First is Ms. Connie Head. Growing up, you're introduced to the notion that aggressive action will get things done. And although that's true, Ms. Connie proves this theory, quite frankly, wrong. People respond to somebody who can come off composed and understanding while not passive and aggressive. She is humble and sweet and honest and understanding, and is always what I picture a librarian to be. Second is Miss Wendy Dover. She is what I like to refer to as the embodiment of cool. She's swift and to the point while aggressively organizing the things that she does. This spring semester, she set up an Angel account purely for student assistants and work study students. An Angel account is a website that's provided by the college. I don't know if you guys have you guys been introduced to it before, but it's where students can go and take a look at all their classes, and they can be in constant contact with their teachers and students also. Well, Ms. Wendy took advantage of the Angel and had each student assistant added to her account, because she's also a professor here. It's provided a discussion board between me and all my other student assistants, where we've actually been able to provide like quotes a week, inspirational quotes, where we've been able to stay in constant message with each other. Or if we need a day off, we're able to contact each other. Or if we have a question from Ms. Wendy, we can contact her through that. So this is the quality that I'm hoping that I can hold on to for my future endeavors, the want to create communication between everybody that I work with. So I was very inspired by that move by Ms. Wendy Dover, because she didn't need to do that. She really didn't. But these are just 2 of the librarians that I work with. All the librarians have a specific touch on improving the education of each student, and particularly mine, being able to work with them. John Armstrong, he taught me how to use the scanner. You're surprised with things you're not introduced to before you get to college, because some things you just never have been able to get a hold of. Sarah Duff taught me a lot of the outlets of Microsoft Word. A lot of people, they go on, they type the report, and they print it out, but you never know when you need one of its margins and stuff like that. So she was able to teach me that. They go the extra mile in every aspect of their job, and it shows you the true passion that they have. I idolize this passion, and it's showing me when I'm facing a career, I need to work with people, because ultimately that is what brings the true character out of somebody. And working around them and seeing how happy they are every day, it's really shown me that I need that within my future career. Leaving here in the summer will be extremely hard to do, because I've gotten so close to everybody I've worked with. The library has taught me how to succeed in school and why I should surround myself with the right people. It has taught me what my grandmother loves loves to remind me every day. Surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. But you never understand it until you're in a situation when you need to surround yourself with the right people. So, once again, she's right. Whether by pure luck I got to work under such a great group of librarians, I will never know. All I know is that through working with such a great librarian director like Lori, I've been able to succeed in a lot more ways than I would ever imagine. It's been an overall learning experience, just without the textbooks, the classroom, and thankfully the homework. When I finished my AA, like you said, I would be going to Campbell for further my studies, with the ultimate of law school in mind. Although I will work many jobs in paper and education, I will never forget the one I was lucky enough to grab out here. Due to the wise teachings of these librarians, I'm sure I will succeed, simply because while I've been here, there's been no other option but success. Thank you again for letting me speak, and it's been an honor to be part of this.